What it do, y'all? Mickey Dean here. I love McDonald's. Not much of a historian on it though, but I did find this pretty interesting. I was looking at some old original McDonald's menus and I decided to recreate one of them. This is the menu I'm going to be referencing. I believe it's from 1949. A little bit more info on that a little bit later. I might just leave this up on the side this whole time. As you can see, it only has 9 items on it. Most of them are drinks. And that's pretty much what I have here. I could only get my hands on 8 of the 9 items, and I had to do a little stretching on some of them. I couldn't get my hands on the delightful root beer because they don't have it over here. It's not really a thing at all here in Korea, so couldn't get that. But I paid $14 for these 8 items. I did a little bit of inflation calculation, and these 8 items back then would have been about $13. So there's a lot of different factors at play in that price. These are Korean prices, and I don't know if the sizes are the exact same. I did hear that the burgers, the sizes are the same, but you shouldn't take my word for it. You know, I did my own research on this, so basically everything I say can be false. Anyway, before I get into the menu items one by one, let me say one thing real quick. So McDonald's first opened in 1940, but originally it was like a barbecue joint. And they did have burgers on the menu, and the burgers were the hot selling items, so they kind of changed it in 1948 to a burger joint. The only difference between the 1948 menu and this menu right here, which is I think from 1949 probably, is in 1948 they had potato chips instead of French fries, and they changed that in 1949. So let me go one by one and tell you what I have right here. By the way, if you're wondering, 10 cents was about $1.23. So first off, we have the pure beef hamburger. Next, for 4 cents more, we have the tempting cheeseburger. We got the triple thick shake. This is just a regular chocolate shake. Golden French fries. Oh shit, idiot. We got the thirst quenching Coke. Gotta say, man, I love these names, especially that tempting cheeseburger, man. Like I said, we don't have the delightful root beer, but we do have the steaming hot coffee. Can't forget about that full flavor orange drink. Now, I believe that full flavor orange drink was originally like high C. They don't have that here, so I got Fanta. It's gonna have to do. And last but not least, some refreshing cold milk. So nothing mind-blowing, nothing revolutionary, pretty simplistic, pretty minimalistic menu. And like I said, more drinks than food, which is just weird. But and yeah, these foods and drinks are probably stuff that you've all had before. This isn't really about the food that much. I don't really know what it's about. Just kind of a blast from the past, I guess. So let me get into it. I'm try this, what do they call this? The pure beef hamburger. Love this thing. This was 15 cents. It's always shocking when you see the price of some of these items originally, but then once you calculate for inflation, it's really not that different, to be honest. I'm gonna wash that down with some thirst quenching Coke. That quenched my thirst. All right, we got the tempting cheeseburger. This is probably my favorite menu item on this menu. All right, it's just McDonald's cheeseburger. I don't think I have to show you like this really, but it is tempting. If this was sitting there, I would be hella tempted to eat it. And it does eat different, you know. McDonald's cheese, sometimes it can get lost in the ether, but it does taste different if you do them back to back. Trust me, next time get like a double cheese and then get a double ham. And I must have mentioned this before. When I was in high school, MC, my neighbor, MC Wax, he's like, dude, you always get McDouble. Next time, just get a double hamburger. Get a McDouble with no cheese, whatever. And I started doing that, and I really liked it. Something about it, and if you haven't tried it, give it a try if you like McDonald's. All right, now what? The triple thick shake. So I got the chocolate. I'm not sure exactly what kinds they had back then, but I'm guessing the classics. I haven't had a milkshake in years, so I'm looking forward to this actually. I'll tell you what, eating a milkshake while eating burgers might seem insane, and it kind of is, but you know, I grew up going to Steak and Shake on very special occasions, and if, you know, I don't think my parents would let me get the shake, but they would get one, and they would give me a bite sometimes, and so I'm getting some like nostalgic feelings. It is a bit OTT, but it really works, and it really adds to that diner vibe. You know, I'm gonna have to get a milkshake next time I get a proper, nice burger meal. So this is gonna take a while to eat if I just drink through the straw. This one right here, honestly, isn't triple thick. It's probably 1.5, but still too much for a straw. Brain freeze. All right, let me move on to these golden French fries real quick. Yep, that helped the brain freeze a lot. I'm good now. Golden French fries. No, I heard there was like a movie about McDonald's or something, like the founder. I haven't watched it. So a lot of you guys actually might already know this info. I heard originally, maybe not from the very jump, but you know, back in the day, they used to use like real beef tallow to fry the fries or something like that. And they changed it to like beef flavoring. So I think these are vegetarian, but they just do have like still beef flavoring of some sort in them. Could be wrong on that. I forgot I had the steaming hot coffee right here. That would have cured the brain freeze so quick. All right, coming down to the wire now. What do we have? We got the thirst quenching Coke, which I already did try, but I'm not thirsty, but. If I do get another brain freeze, I'm gonna dig into that coffee. Down the hatch. Now, like I said, they don't have the delightful root beer here. I would guess that most Korean people don't even know what the flavor of root beer is, or maybe don't even know what it is at all. But we do got the hot coffee. Let's see if it's steaming. Not this one, which is probably good because I'm gonna down this. I'm getting full on liquids, man. No joke. Wow. By the way, I did get the Americano, which is not bad. It's a lot better than the drip coffee or the whatever the standard coffee is from McDonald's. That is bogus. I used to drink that back in the day, back when I used to work at Best Buy. I would just run through the drive-thru real quick. That coffee was bogus, man. Americano's not bad though. Full flavored orange drink. I wish this was High C instead of Fanta. So my belly's getting full. Now carbonation is not going to help, but wow. Damn. I think it was that Midway milkshake that did it to me. like in between some of the food and the drink. And milk is not really the perfect ender. You know what? This would be a good challenge. You know, all the competitive eaters, speed eaters, I'm sure they could take this down really quick, especially if you do it kind of strategically. It'd be interesting if you had to do it one by one, actually. But I'm calling out all of y'all. I just thought of that. It would be a good challenge. See if you can, how fast you can take down this menu. I'm sure it could be done super quick. On to the milk, though. Cheers. That was pretty good, actually. All right, there it is. That's about as original as you're gonna get, in my opinion. And pretty good. You know, I would say the addition of specifically chicken nuggets was major. That was big time. That was a big time move right there. So that's one thing that's missing. Other than that, you know, the McRib, I'm not gonna die for. I just don't have it over here. I don't know if I've ever had one, so I'm probably just a little bit jelly. But that could be a key item. The Big Mac, obviously. But I think what this really needed was a chicken element. I think I might only drink water for the next 24 hours. We'll see about that. But I'm gonna skate for now. Thank you for watching. Catch you in the next video. Peace.